Recording is on.
Tea the wrong way. Tea the wrong way. Okay. Here we go. Okay. She's very blunt. Very blunt. Hang on.
Yeah.
So this is removed, but says they took care of me. They took care of me the best that they could. But is it removed though? Because it's like it's a further away area. Hang on. Mind you, I feel time and I feel space. So like if I say something and I like jolt on it.
Uh-huh.
Would she ever talk about a really good girlfriend that she had growing up?
No.
That was around her? She's saying I'm here with this
I
woman.
can think of.
Okay. Sorry. She's here with a woman. I know it's not mother. Mother's real different. This is like a really good friend. Like, I'm so excited to see you again. And I'm like, okay, great. Favorite out of all of them. Were there a lot of grandkids surrounding her?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, favorite out of all of them. Were you her favorite out of all of them?
She always told me that, yeah.
Okay, because literally it's very weak, but so I'm trying to bring her forward. She's like, oh, that was my favorite out of all of them. And I'm like, oh, okay. She says, it's good. It's good here. Tell them it's good. It's good here. It's just like, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
She said, I didn't suffer too much. I had a bumpy ride.
Okay.
She had a lot of ups and downs before her passing.
Yeah.
I think she had a
Strokes. She had.
Yeah.
She fell. She had strokes. She had. Yeah.
Okay. She says, she was like, we made it through, but it was a very bumpy ride. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so you were there with her a lot during all like this end time, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because she's talking about like physically feeling you like squeeze her hand or like you're squeezing her hand. Like that's a thing.
Yeah.
And I can feel like the little bony fingers. And I'm like, okay.
When she was passing away, I was holding her hands.
That's okay. Okay. Because like I can literally feel like these little bony knuckles, like all of this. I'm like, okay, okay. Okay. Hang on. Daddy was waiting for me. Was she really close with her father?
No, I didn't know her parents because they died before I.
Okay. She says, Daddy was here for me. I hadn't seen him in a very long time. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Hang on.
The grandpa? I don't know. My grandpa? That would be her husband, though.
Okay, hang on. Oh, we'll get into that too. Don't worry. I'm just gradually like bringing people through. So far, there's been 2. Would you work day and night trying to make her feel comfortable? Or were you there day and night trying to make her comfortable?
No, we usually went during the day.
She's saying around the clock. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
She had visitors.
She had lots of visitors, lots of people coming.
Like around the clock. And I'm like, what is this? So she's talking about how right now, so a lot of times they intersect with like jokes to like keep things very light. And she's talking about how you keep a tight rein on the household, um, but in a joking way, because she shows me like this, like keeping a grip on everything. And I'm like, okay, okay.
Okay.
What is she saying about that? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hang on. If I take this. Are y'all actively talking about like separating out her stuff while she was still alive?
Yes. She had us put our names on things.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because she's showing me sorting, but it's not like afterwards. She's showing me like at like, oh, is this fine? Is this okay? This is a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. She's like, I was an old woman. Why would I need any of this? It was very,
Yeah, that sounds like
yeah, very. Why would I like that? Okay. Oh. So she wasn't that much. She was this a couple years ago?
she passed away last summer.
Okay, because she's talking about like it's a very short time because I still see her looking the same, but like a tiny bit younger, nothing crazy. But she's like, oh, look at the change. But it's not like this, from like 5 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. But they didn't. What does that mean? Y'all didn't put her in a home, correct?
She did have to go into a home, yeah.
Okay, because she's talking about being like trying, she's talking about the angst of like trying to take care of her the best that they could before this happened. Before this happened. Hang on.
Yeah, well, she stayed in her home till she was what, 91, 92?
Really? Okay. 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 He's talking about like she should have been. Hold on. I don't want to put words in her mouth. Hang on. Say when she was married and when she got a divorce. Are you divorced now?
I am divorced, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because she says,
I'm
was she
married
married?
now.
Huh?
I'm married now, but yeah, I was divorced.
Okay, because she was like, because she was there for the first marriage, correct?
Right.
Okay, because she was like, I was there when she was married, and then I was there when she was divorced, and then and she gives like a timeline. I'm like, okay. She's just talking about the longevity of your relationship and like how strong it is. Like that's what it is. It's very interesting when they pass either this is what I find that's interesting about like these types of things and just this because what I've been doing for forever when they've passed like within like 2 years or 3 years they're still kind of like getting the hang of like talking to me. It's like learning a new language, right? They don't have voice, so they're giving this. And so she's showing me all these different things. And I'm like, all right, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? So, yeah. Okay, hold on. She's so funny. She's talking about all these other random things. Like she's talking about your daughter a whole lot right now. But she's talking a lot like she's talking about how she does what she wants. Like she wears this and I would like see this. And then it's like, oh, but kids are gonna do what kids are gonna do. And then she talks about how She's like, she really supports and loves her mother now. She's talking about y'all's relationship. She's talking about she didn't realize that all the things that you would get mad at her about or like upset with her about, now it's because she, like, you love her. I don't know if that was a thing, like y'all would be at like odds with each other or something like that. And like now we're realizing that that's not a thing. Like it's actually because of that support and that care. Hold on. It's like a bird's eye view. Who got... She's saying that no, because all that was left there. All that was left there. Did somebody take the pillow that was in the wheelchair?
So didn't she have that heart pillow? I don't know what, the pillow that she sat on?
Yeah, like that. I don't know why she's bringing that up.
I don't know.
Someone might.
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. Or who has like the older clanky box chain necklace? Does somebody have that? But it's like tarnished. Does somebody have that?
I don't know.
Okay.
This one.
Okay, so she had sons as well?
My dad.
Okay, cool. Okay. She's like, when my sons grew up, I'm like, okay. Why would you say that? She's talking about the growing up with him. Was he always away or always gone working or something like that?
Not my dad.
She says it was a weird relationship, but in a good way.
I don't know.
Hang on.
With my dad, it was like they had a good relationship.
Yeah, no, she's talking about with y'all though, not with her. He's talking about how that was one of the first things she said was like this, it really hit him hard. But then she's talking about y'all. Hang on. I'm asking her to take me to like the point of passing and right before it. Hang on. God, she was fighting all the way through.
She fought dying.
That's what she says. She's like, well, she's complaining about all the stuff they had on her. Did they have a lot of stuff on her?
Yeah,
They did the breathing stuff, but she did fight. She fought it.
Yeah. She's like, it's hard to do this with all this stuff on me. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, ugh, about it. I'm like, ugh.
That does sound like her.
Because she doesn't like it. Whatever it is, like, which is probably also like a sensation type of thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you keep covering her up?
I don't remember.
It's okay, because she's talking about like here we have it, it's here, and like we put here, and then she's talking about being covered up. And I'm like, okay, not like covered up, but like covered up. Hang on.
I don't remember.
Okay, it's okay. She's so chill with all this. Hang on. I'm asking her like, what caused you to like come back? What caused you to like revamp? And she's like, I don't know. I guess they just still wanted me to live, you know? Well, that's a good response. Okay. Okay. Man, she did. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's okay. Let go. It's go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's okay. Let go. It's okay. Let go. Why don't they just have to take everything off of me? She literally is like jolting and like not letting herself go. She's literally not letting herself go in passing. Like it's not a thing. Like it's not a thing.
Mhm.
She's talking about how that wasn't because of her herself. She's talking about it's because of her body. She's like, it just wanted me to keep living. Like that's the thing. I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
Did y'all have to let her heart go? Did y'all have to let it go?
No, I just feel like she really fought it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she was scared to die.
Yeah, she's it's like she gives me a feeling of like jolting and like reawakeness. Like that's it. Just not so much like I'm here, let's talk, but like we're just gonna keep like reanimation. Okay, so she was there as well. Daughter was there as well.
I was talking to my aunt the whole time.
No, my sister was there.
Okay, cool.
She said that she would jolt kind of a lot. I was there. I just don't remember a lot.
Yeah, it's shock. It's okay because she's making.
I left early because I couldn't watch it anymore.
Yeah, because she's making me feel like this, and I'm like, what's this? And that's what she's talking about. I'm asking her, I'm like, why are you doing this? What is going on? And she was like, I guess my body just wanted me to live more and more. And I'm like, do you have a son as well?
I do.
Okay, cool. Is he not as like caring in the relationship with you right now?
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Much.
She says he'll learn to be more caring later on. Like that's the thing.
I hope so.
Yeah. That's why they say those things. Hang on. Okay. Do you know anybody named Ronnie or Ronald?
I feel like that was a distant relative.
Okay. Okay. Just keep that name in mind. Normally they don't say names. It's like, oh, I see Ronnie or Ronald. It's usually
Okay. I feel like that was somebody, but I don't remember.
it's okay. Just take a note. She's talking about going in and out of consciousness. Would she be completely undisturbed and then like completely wake up out of it for a second or like completely be like alert again?
But yeah, she'd fall asleep a lot
Okay.
and then wake up when
Okay.
we were there. Yeah.
Okay. Because she's making me feel like people are just sitting there waiting for it to happen. And it's like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Like that's the, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
It went over. I mean, it was a long day. A long day.
really?
There for several hours, and then I couldn't do it anymore. I had to leave. So,
I gotcha. I gotcha.
but I feel bad about that.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to. Hang on. Let's get into that too. Did you tell her you'd see her later?
Yeah,
This is
because
what every time
we'd always say, "We'll see you later."
Oh, is that what you say? Okay. Okay.
We'd say, "See you later," or and I'm sure I told her I'd see her, in heaven, of course.
Okay. She said, "Oh, see you later." Like very.
Yeah.
I think she's concerned with what you're doing in your life right now, as far as, don't take this in any bad way, but she's saying that, hold on, it's like a brain fart. Let me go back. She says she's anxious, she's frugal, she tries to do anything to cover up her mind. Is that a thing right now with you?
To cover up my mind.
It's like to try to like calm the anxiety in a way.
Well, I take medication for it.
Gotcha. Okay. 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 But she'll do anything to do this. I'm like, okay. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Why is she so blunt? Hang on.
She was always blunt.
She's like, take some advice from an old woman. And I'm like, okay, hang on. It's like, just let it go. And I'm like, I don't know what that would go into with you, but just keep that there. Hang on. Okay, was there a man and a woman there with her when she passed?
There was several of us, yes.
Okay. There was more in the waiting room? Was there a waiting room? Or
No,
waiting?
we were all in her room with her.
Okay. Just to the man up to the top of the right of her. Sister's on one side, the man's on the other. I'm just gonna eat it, honey. Just gonna eat it. So they would try to bring stuff in. Okay. Was there questioning afterwards on like how, I know she's talking about how there's people staying with her afterwards until she goes. They make them leave, but they're staying there. And was there concern about what happened with her post-death?
I don't know because I left.
You're gone. Okay. Okay.
I didn't know. But I know the whole thing. Everybody who was there stayed till she took her away. They took her away.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you would show up with the kids to her house all the time. Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, I always brought the kids in.
Okay, because she's talking about, I'm like, well, because I'm telling her, I'm like, she feels really bad for, not being there for the very, very end. And she was like, I saw enough of her. She was like, she would show up at my house with the kids. Like, this is a thing. She's like, we had all these good times. We had all these things. And she keeps like playing through. And
yeah, we went a lot to her house.
yeah, she's talking about like just be like, oh, but always being happy for it, always being appreciative for it, always being.
She loved when we showed up. Yeah,
she does. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about. I think that's what she's showing me when she shows me that. But she specifically showing it when you are, I think the kids are a lot younger. I think the kids are like, I don't know, whatever. The daughter is like 7 at this point, 6 at this point. And it's like, there's this really happy, I guess, were you going through your divorce during that time? Is that a thing?
Well, yeah, I was going through the divorce when Josh was 6. You were
Yeah.
11 and 12. Yeah.
Okay, so right there. Okay, cool. Because you show, sorry, they don't show me ages. I just like see the ages and compare them to my incredibly huge child that's 8. And so she's talking about being there. It's like a safe haven, like it's a safe haven place.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I love you. I won't forget about you. You just don't forget about me. Like, just, you
Yeah.
have a lot of stuff going on. Just like, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
Like,
She-
that's the thing.
She would say that.
And so she said, like, legit, I really love her because she is very happy with where she's at. She's in a good spot. And she's a very, like, words of wisdom, but straightforward, which is what I really, really, really like. Hang on. She says, did she eat ice cream a lot? Is that a thing?
I loved ice cream, and she made the best ice cream cake.
Did she really? She's like, God, I miss this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Whose birthday was it recently?
Well, mine coming up, and my daughter's this week.
Okay, cool. So she's like, she says, she shows me balloons, and then I hear the phrase happy birthday, which means that something was in like the next 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, cool, cool, cool.
It might be a couple weeks, yep.
Really? Okay. So that's right. Right. She's like, I'll be around. Don't you worry about it. She's like, I'm here. Well, do you have, before I could channel you for like 30 more minutes. She's very, I love her. Do you have any questions for me right now?
I guess I wanted to know if, she's with Grandpa.
Let me see. I'm asking her, why didn't she bring him forward? And she says, oh, he didn't like to be in the spotlight a whole lot. And I'm like, okay.
That's probably true.
Were they married for like 47 years?
Oh, gosh.
Or did he pass at 47 years?
Longer than that. He passed like 6 years ago.
Okay.
We were
Okay.
married when she was 17, so.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's been a long time. Okay. She talks about he's been with me for a really long time, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, how long? And I have like markers off at 50, and she's like maxing it out. I'm like, okay. He's there, but he's not coming forward. He's there. I feel him in the background, but he's not coming forward.
Okay.
Is she going off to school or doing something where she's about to go off somewhere? Is that a thing, or is she embarking on something big?
Well, no. I mean, no. Mariah's gone off on her own. She's all back. She just got divorced and she's out of state.
Okay, because he talks about a female and he says, I wish her all the luck. I wish her all the luck. And I'm like, okay. I wish her all the luck. Yeah, he's around. He's more back though. He's more back. We can chant. If I had more time, I would totally pull him forward. But he's. Do we feel like his death partially led to her stroke and getting sicker?
I think after he died, she started going downhill, yeah.
Okay, okay. That's what he's talking about.
She was mad that he died and left her.
That's he says she wasn't happy when I died, and that's what started her off on this. And I'm like, okay. He said she didn't have anybody to take care of anymore, I guess.
That sounds like him.
Very, very sassy. So yeah, so in closing, what I want to do is if y'all can take 10 minutes and just breathe, okay? So if you have any questions or if you need anything, or if you have any other questions about like what did something mean or something like that, just email me. If you need me again, email me. Or if you just have a simple question, just message me on here and I have it on my phone. But she is fine. They are definitely not in a middle or a lower zone. They're in a good area, which is why they're happy to be there. But take 10 minutes and just have a breather for yourself right now. Okay? Because that's what you have to do. And if you need anything else, just let me know. Okay?